Talia Madison, and you're watching Total Access Wrestling.
Okay, wrestling fans are back here right now with a legend of pro wrestling business, the one and only Jerry the King Lawler. Jerry, tonight, big time wrestling. You and the Ugandan giant Kamala, you guys have been feuding up and down all over the world for the last 10 years. You know the Kamala very well. What do you think about your match tonight?
Well, you know, you're right. I do know this guy a lot better than I wish I
Okay,
knew.
folks, we're back here more, getting exclusive interviews for Jersey All-Pro Wrestling Superstars. Here, I am here with one of the monsters of JPW, the man-beast Rhino. Rhino, tonight, it looks like you're going to have your eyes on some competition. What's going to happen here tonight in Braintree?
You know, tonight, Jersey All-Pro Wrestling, I'm here to kick some ass. I'm not here to take names. And whoever my opponent is, whoever I want it to be, I'm managed by the manager of champions. And soon, I will hold gold right here in Jersey All-Pro Wrestling.
Okay, wrestling fans, I'm back here now with a legendary monster in the pro wrestling business. He is a legend. It is an honor for me to have the Ugandan giant, Kamala. Reaction when you and Nikolai were leaving the place after singing the Russian and Iranian national anthem, waving the flags around.
Exactly, because you know you're intelligent all-American man. You know Nikolai and Ivy was real from oldest country in the world, Iran, and also Russia, and especially I come in the ring with Ayatollah flag in the Madison Square Garden or Boston Garden, Massachusetts. People didn't like it, and I don't blame.
Okay, folks, Bob McCarthy now here, back with more of Big Time Wrestling. I'm here with one of the most beautiful women here of Big Time Wrestling, Talia Madison. Talia, what do you think about Big Time Wrestling here tonight?
Well, it seems to be built up to be a pretty good show. It's my first time in Big Time. I hope to be back in the future. Crowd seems pretty hot. Got a lot of good talent on the card, so it's looking to be...
Okay, wrestling fans, Big Time Wrestling, we have a lot of superstars we've been interviewing, and I caught up right now with a superstar you know very well, the one and only EC Negro. Negro, tonight, Big Time Wrestling, what do you have planned?
Well, first of all, when you address me as the dirty, rotten superstar, EC Negro. And what do I have planned? I have something very big planned in store for 3 lucky people who signed their names on the dotted line to square off against one of the greatest wrestlers in the independent scene today.
I wasn't even talking about that. I wasn't even talking about it. I didn't say it.
All in one night, April 15th.
Okay, folks, you heard it here from the one and only Tiny the Terrible.
Thank you, and have a great, great wrestling show.
JW Totally Awesome Wrestling. I'm your host, Bob McCarthy, joined by now the one and only Diamond Dallas Page. Dallas, thank you very much for joining us. I appreciate it. Let me ask you a couple of questions first. Your recent published autobiography, Positively Page, the Diamond Dallas Page Journey. What can you tell us about it?
Pretty much it's a biography, autobiography. It's written in
Wrestling fans, the TAW Total Access Wrestling. I'm your host, Bob McCarthy. A pleasure to have today the former 3-time WWE World Champion, former 8-time Tag Team Champion, 9-time Tag Team Champion, best-selling author, King of the Death Match, former commissioner. He has done it all. Ladies and gentlemen, no introduction is needed for Mick Foley. Mick, thank you much for joining us here in Everett, Massachusetts. Pleasure to have you to come down here. You have an astounding career. Tell the people what you're doing right now.
I've got my hands in my pockets, and I am listening to you, mouth off a little bit, tell me about my accolades, and I got to tell you the truth, you did a pretty good job. A nice little rundown. I don't have a whole lot to add to it, except for the fact that we're here to raise money for a good cause, right? We got the
JW Total Access Wrestling. I'm your host, Bob McCarthy. Today we have an exclusive interview with a living legend in the pro wrestling business, an icon of all ages. Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest manager of all time, Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Bentley, for a second, and get a kiss. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Tracy Brooks. Okay, folks, we're back here, more of Superstars of JPW. I am here with the man with the lineage and history of one of the most famous wrestling families of all time, the Hart family. This man is the member of the next Hart Foundation. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Teddy Hart. Teddy, tonight we're here in Braintree. What do you have planned at JPW?
Last time, for those fans who were smart enough to get off their asses and go see the best promotion in America without a TV contract, JAPW,
Okay, wrestling fans, I'm here now with the most premier superstars out of 01, United States, Japan, and everywhere. I'm here with Junsei. No, wait a minute. Junsei. Junsei.
Shinsuke?
Shinsuke. What do you mean? What do you
Hey.
mean? Hey, it's my show.
01から来たしんすけジェット山笠 from Japan よろしく
Okay, wrestling fans, we're back here. More big-time wrestling superstars. I'm here with an incredible superstar that's making his name all around the world, the one and only Ricky Landell. Ricky, what are you doing here tonight in big-time wrestling?
Well, obviously, we're here in big-time wrestling, and you need a big-time guy like myself, Ricky Landell, Daddy.
Do that bang for me, please.
Bang!